Good morning, everybody. My name is Michael Rosales Añon from Bsed Mathematics 2C. Our discussion is all about swimming. So, introduction of swimming. Swimming is an activity that burns lots of calories. It's easy on the joint, supports your weight, builds muscular strength and endurance. It also improves cardiovascular fitness, cools you off, and refreshes you in summer, and is one that you can do safely into old age. History of swimming. Human beings have been swimming for millennia. Stone Age cave drawings depict individual swimming, and there are written references in the Bible, in the Greek poems, the Iliad and the Odyssey, dating back 1,500 to 2,000 years. There are even Egyptian clay seals from 4000 BC showing four swimmers doing a version of the crawl and the most famous swimming. Drawings were apparently found in the Caver Desert and were estimated to be from around 4000 BC. So, yung story po ng swimming, sabi dito na ano daw po yung swimming sa four swimmings na gumagawa po ng version of the crawl. So doon po nagsimula yung swimming around 1,500 to 2,000 years. According to the Encyclopedia, the traditional British rural sports literature specifically related to swimming grew in the Middle Ages. It is believed that the first book devoted to swimming was Colin Berries by Nicholas Wayman, written in 1538. In a more widely recognized text, the Arte Nantade was published in Latin by Everard Digby in 1587. The encyclopedia also reports that swimming was required of knights and that Romans built bathhouses and pools in the cities they conquered to see social clubs and places to exercise. Organized swimming began in 1880s and 1990s with the creation of swimming association. For example, the Amateur Swimming Association in 1886, and clubs competed against each other. There are reports from the era of swimming clubs in England, Germany, France, and the United States. High-profile events also contributed to swimming's visibility. For instance, Matthew Webb won the English Channel in 1875. Competitive swimming continued to grow in popularity during the 1880s and was included in the first modern Olympic Games in Athens in 1996. So, nagsimula daw po dito yung pagkukompetensya sa swimming noong 1880s. So, ang una pong modern Olympic Games sa swimming ay nagsimula noong 1896. So, in 1904, the Olympic in St. Louis included the 50-yard, 100-yard, 220-yard, 420-yard, 80-yard, and 1 mile freestyle, the 100-yard backstroke, and 440 backyard breaststroke, and 4 times 50-yard freestyle relay. By the 20th century, swimming had become mainstream. Indoor pools were beginning to appear. Most towns with populations over 20,000 had public outdoor pools, and swimming clubs became increasingly popular for recreation. Women participated for the first time in swimming in the Olympic Games in Stockholm in 1972. So yung women daw po nagsimula mag-participate sa swimming sa Olympic Games noong 1972 sa Stockholm. and Johnny Weissmuller, considered by many authorities to be the greatest swimmer of all the time, and who later went on to Tarzan fame in movies, became the first person to swim 100 meters in less than 1 minute. Today, swimming is the second most popular exercise activity in United States, with approximately 360 million and now visit to recreational water venues, swim clubs, recreation centers, east-wise, and many other facilities feature swimming pools. Many high schools and colleges have competitive, and of course, swimming is one of the most popular Olympic sports. Millions of Americans are swimming each year. So, dyan po tapos ang about sa history of swimming. So, punta pa tayo sa basic stroke and skills in swimming. Ano nga ba yung mga basic stroke sa swimming? So, for breaststroke, backstroke, butterfly, and crawl freestyle are the most popular swim stroke. The breaststroke and butterfly are more difficult. So, pinakamahirap daw pong stroke ay yung breaststroke and butterfly to learn than backstroke and crawl. So, first, breaststroke. The breaststroke involves precise timing, and in fact, you can be disqualified from competition if you miss even one stroke. The stroke involves form that causes your body bob up and down as you glide forward through the water. This is difficult stroke and not one to choose if you're just learning how to swim. So ito po ay delikado kung ikaw ay beginner pa lang po or nag-aaral pa lang kung paano mag-swimming. The basics are that your arms pull, your breath, your kick, arms alternate with the kick, and you glide. So, the leg. So, ito po yung yung procedure sa leg. So, bring the knees to chest. Thrust the legs backward and straight. Snap the legs together to push the water and propel your forward from kick. So, sa arm naman po, start with the arms overhead, roll on the water and bring arms towards the chest. Keep the hands cupped, return arms to starting position. The breathing, breathe every time you stroke with your arms. So, huminga po kayo, every kapag gumagawa po tayo ng stroke. Punta tayo sa ikalawa, butterfly. Like the breaststroke, this is a difficult stroke and not recommended for beginners. So, ito po yung pangalawang delikado para sa mga beginners because it requires perfect timing and a good deal of strength. During the stroke, the legs moves together in a dolphin kick. Imagine a mermaid. The arms move together to push the water downward and backward, and the torso undulates like an earthworm as the body moves forward through the water. Doing a kick, bend the knees slightly and keep them together. Make a downward thrust by straightening the knees and wiping and the feet downward. There should be 2 kicks for every arm stroke. Doing an arm stroke, move the arms together and pull through the water with the hands cupped. Face the palms outward above the water in a swimming motion to complete the stroke. The breathing. Breath at the end of the arm stroke. So third, backstroke. The backstroke is easier than butterfly or breaststroke. So yung backstroke daw po mas madali kaysa sa dalawang nauna. It's similar to the crawl in that use alternate windmill, arm stroke, and floater kick. Two keys to a proper backstroke are that your arms move with equal strength, otherwise you will swim off to one side, and that your body rolls from side to side so that your arms catch enough water to propel you forward. The leg kick is a floater kick where the legs kick in an alternating order. Bend the knees slightly, relax the feet and ankles. They should be almost floppy. Emphasize the up kick propulsion. The arm stroke. Move the arms in an alternating windmill pattern as they rotate and pass your face. Cup the hands and the thumb leaves the water first. Move the hands in an S pattern with they are pushing the water. The breathing. Keep your head back and eyes toward ceiling. You can find your own breathing pattern with the backstroke because the breathing is less coordinated with the arms and kick than other stroke since your head should always be out of the water. Crawl or freestyle. This is the most popular stroke and the easiest for beginners to learn. It is a simple flutter kick and windmill arm position. Like the backstroke, only you can belly. The most difficult part is coordinating the breathing since your face is in water of the time. Doing the kick, it is a flutter kick where the legs kick in an alternating order. Bend the knees slightly, relax the feet and ankles. They should almost floppy. Emphasize the down kick of propulsion. The arm stroke. Move arms in an alternating windmill motion. Pull each arm through the water with equal strength and arms reach to ensure that you swim straight. Pull arms underwater in an S pattern. Cup the hands but keep the wrist and hand relaxed during recovery. The breathing. Raise one arm to begin the stroke. As the shoulder rises, turn the head to catch the breath. Turn the head only enough to leave the water to breathe. Do not lift the head because it will slow you down. Take as many breaths as necessary and then exhale through the nose and mouth when the head returns to the water. Repeat the head turn to the other side in coordination with the beginning of the opposite arm stroke. The freestyle split turn when swimming the crawl. There are a couple of options for turning around when you reach the wall during lap swimming. You can simply touch the wall and turn and start swimming again, or you can do a flip turn. The flip turn is essentially a somersault to the water where you flip and turn and use your legs to power kick off the wall. The flip turn, when completed properly in fast, efficient, and time-saving. If you ever watched Olympic swimming, you can see the swimmers gracefully execute their flip turns. Here are the basics. Start the somersault before reaching the wall by tucking the chin and pulling the knees to the tongue position. Blow out air to avoid inhaling water. Straighten out the body tongue halfway through the flip and extend the legs towards the wall. You will be on your back at this point. Push off the wall, roll over onto the belly and glide toward the surface of the water. Hold the glide until you break the surface of the water and then start stroking immediately. The flip turn takes practice but with consistent work, you can master it. It's worth trying if you swim laps for exercise. So, dito lang po yung mga basic stroke and skills sa swimming. Punta po tayo sa equipment needed in swimming. So, ang mga basics po na na mga equipment sa swimming is first swimsuit, goggles, batting caps, kickboards, pull balls, aqua jogger, fins, handle paddles, gloves, water dumbbells, noodle, water treadmill. So, ang pinaka-basic po dito is yung swimsuit, goggles, and batting caps. So, ito pong others, yung like kickboards, pull balls, aqua jogger, fins, hand paddles, gloves, water dumbbells, noodle, and water treadmill are some of the equipment needed for floating. So, this dito na po nagtatapos ang aking report about swimming. So, I hope you like and understand. Thank you and God bless.